Welcome learners to the session in which we will be dealing more about demonstration model of curriculum development. In the last lecture, we had a general idea with respect to demonstration model of curriculum. We also discussed about Taylor model in which demonstrative approach is being used. So today we will discuss more about demonstration model in which we will be focusing more on the various implications of demonstration model in the current scenario in the present education system with respect to artificial intelligence too. And this is very important to identify the implication of any model in the current scenario. We should analyze the various challenges also while implementing the particular model so that it will be very much helpful for us in implementing it in a proper way. So let's move on to the slides. Here in the onset itself, I would like to give a short description on demonstration model, which we have already discussed. It is a model which we are using for the improvement of the curriculum, especially by the teachers. It is being tried out by considering any one of the aspects of the curriculum or the curriculum as a whole. It can be done on an experimental basis by the faculty members or the teachers, and hence it is known as the bottom-up approach, just like the grassroots approach. So let's move on to the implications of demonstration model of curriculum in the present education system while considering all the technological aspects. First point I would like to discuss is that facilitation of active learning. In the current world, active learning is very much important because we know that students never want to sit in the classroom silent. They want to be active in the class. They are more engaged in the class and more learning, more understanding and more application is being taking place. We don't want to go to the traditional method of lecture in which the teacher will be continuously moving on with her lecture and the students are silent in the classroom. That concept is no more. Demonstration model is more focusing on active learning, where the students are asked to or motivated to ask questions. Question answer sessions are being taking place. They are clarifying their doubt. They are observing. Observation is also a part of active learning. Apart from observation, they are drawing conclusions based on their experiences, which is in a way constructivist approach, in which the students are constructing their knowledge by clarifying doubt and also by particular observations. Here we can say that it is a shift from the traditional method. That means it is a shift from the traditional rote learning method to the interactive learning process. And it will indirectly help us in developing the thinking skills and also the problem solving skills. And the next point I would like to ponder on is autonomy and creativity. Autonomy and creativity are linked with each other in one or the other way, directly or indirectly. Because we can say that whenever we are having the freedom, whenever we are having the autonomy, that flexibility is arising in order to ask questions, in order to clarify our doubt, in order to engage in the learning process more, and that will enhance our creativity. And demonstration model is facilitating autonomy and also creativity. Here we can say that the students are exploring their concepts through various demonstrations. They are exploring their concepts means they are into their concepts, they are identifying their concepts and they are understanding their concepts in a better way. That means in an application way which is connected to the real world experiences. So that is why we can say that lifelong learning skills can be developed with the help of the demonstration model. Moving on to adaptability to the diverse learning styles. There are different kinds of learning style. it can be visual learning, auditory learning, environmental learning. Many students are having different learning styles because all of them are individually different and they are having their own learning styles. So, demonstration model, one of the implications is that it is catering to the diverse needs of the learners with respect to their learning style. That is, it is giving importance to the preferences and the needs of the students. When the teachers are presenting the matter in a audio or in a video or any other kinesthetic aspects, which means psychomotor aspects, that is activity mode aspect. So all these are catering to the diverse needs of the learners with respect to their learning style. Of course, there is oral, visual, switching should be there in the classroom. Next, moving on to point which is related to the technology. Demonstration model is giving much importance to integrate technology. Integrate technology, that means many space is there in this model in order to integrate the innovative technology in the classroom with respect to making learners more engaging and also accessible. That means various simulations are there, online collaborative activities are there, blended learning are there, flipped learning are there, and also tools with respect to artificial intelligence is also there, which we will be discussing in the next slides. So in all respect, we can say that demonstration model is giving due representation to the integration of technology. Reflective teaching practices is the other point which I want to stress on. That is reflection. The teachers in this model, they are reflecting themselves. Reflecting themselves means they are giving more importance to their own teaching. Their own teaching means after teaching, they are reflecting by themselves. It is a sort of introspection. They are looking to themselves, identifying their own methods of teaching, identifying the learning experiences that they have provided to the students, and finally, they are making the modifications, changes, and corrections wherever necessary, and finally, the teaching learning process becomes more better. That is what known as the reflective teaching. And also, in a way, we can say that it is altogether improving the educational outcomes. Next, I would like to ponder more on demonstration model and AI, artificial intelligence, which is being stressed by national education policy also, and also in one or the other way we can say that we are moving more into artificial intelligence, since we are providing the learners allied areas of experiences with respect to virtual reality, augmented reality. We cannot take the students to the space, or we cannot show them all the planets, the galaxies, the constellations and all, but with the help of these artificial intelligence, that is virtual reality and also augmented reality, we can help them to experience all these and they will get better understanding. So while moving on to demonstration model with respect to artificial intelligence, I can say that there is active engagement with the AI concepts. Now, what does that mean? That means that the demonstration model encourages students to engage directly with AI technologies through hands-on activities. That means hands-on experiences are being provided to the students through which the students can engage themselves with the technology with respect to artificial intelligence. Also, the educators can use AI algorithms so that they can work using real world data sets. And this will help the students to visualize, to interact with the artificial intelligence processes. So in a way we can say that the concepts will be more tangible and understandable to the learners when we are integrating the concepts with artificial intelligence. It can be the concepts of any subjects. Next one, development of AI literacy. Just like we used to say that digital literacy, financial literacy, all these are the new kinds and or the types of literacy which we are hearing nowadays. Another literacy that will be established in future, that is AI literacy. So demonstration model is giving importance to AI literacy, as AI literacy is more prevalent in different sectors. And also, since it is becoming more prevalent and more advanced, giving or getting knowledge in AI literacy has become most essential in the current scenario. The demonstration model, how it is facilitating AI literacy. We can say that it is facilitating AI literacy by giving students the opportunities to explore AI applications in the different context. See, for example, in the case of finance, in the case of health, in the case of environmental factors, there are a lot of areas which is directly and indirectly related to the students. So AI applications in this context will help the students to explore more on artificial intelligence, and demonstration model is helping them so far in improving their AI literacy. Also, interdisciplinary learning. Interdisciplinary learning. When what is it? We are not considering any subjects as a separate entity. Every subjects in the current scenario is having a connection with one another, even if it is from science, social science, mathematics or language. No subjects are being treated as a separate entity, because we are treating them as a integration, as we used to discuss about integrated curriculum. One or the other is having a connection between each other. All together makes the holistic learning of the learner. The holistic development of the learner is also being taking place when we consider the interconnection of the different disciplines or different subjects. And demonstration model through artificial intelligence, it is helping the students to establish this connection between the subjects. We can say that AI, since it is having a multifaceted nature, this multifaceted nature of artificial intelligence will support the interdisciplinary learning. In a way, we can say that by integrating artificial intelligence through the subjects like mathematics, computer science, I'm taking a few examples, and social science, students can learn how artificial intelligence intersects with various fields. The intersection of these various fields through artificial intelligence can be proved or can be established with the help of artificial intelligence. So this holistic approach, with the growing emphasis on AI across the curriculum, we know that there is a real need for establishing AI and curriculum, the relationship between AI and curriculum across the world. So it will help the students for the future, so that they can establish the relationship between the different disciplines or different subjects. That is about the demonstration model with respect to curriculum, the most three important points, which was mainly with respect to the students. Now we will move on to certain ethical considerations and also certain critical and problem solving aspects which is related to artificial intelligence and demonstration model. Then I would like to focus two things, that is critical thinking and problem solving. These two are very much essential in the current scenario, because we know that our younger generation in the present world, they are not even ready to face the problem. They are moving away from the problem. In a way, we can say like that, because they are really afraid to face the problem. They want the support of someone to face the problem. Problem solving skill should be developed among the learners along with critical thinking. So demonstration model is helping the students to face challenges in the life by posing them with certain tasks when they are posed to certain problems. And also educators can present artificial intelligence in the decision making process and also encourage the students to analyze the problem and also to come up with certain positive outcomes. So we are giving them a chance for critical thinking with the help of artificial intelligence through the demonstration model. We are helping them to solve the problem, to think divergently, come up with plausible solutions and also finding out the best solution. So next, moving on to collaboration and communication skill. With the help of the artificial intelligence through demonstration model, several projects can be applied. Several projects can be implemented in order to develop the listening, speaking, reading and writing skill of the learners. Several softwares are there. Several artificial intelligence, just like robot is speaking to us. It will help us to develop the communication skill of any language. It can be English, French, German, Chinese or any kind of language, even foreign languages and also Indian languages also. So it helps in the developing on the communication skill that will help us to become better in the AI driven job market, so that the students can think in diverse perspective and also learn from each other with the help of the collaboration. Next one is ethical consideration and responsible use of AI. Of course, there is ethical consideration and responsible use of AI. When internet came, we were very much happy that our students will be benefited with the help of internet, and of course they are benefited. But how ethically you are using the internet facilities? The current issue that we are facing among our students, and not only students, among elderly person also, is that we are not having digital etiquettes. We are not following social media etiquettes. Ethically, we are not considering. We are in our confined zone, we are in our comfort zone, and we are using the mobile phones or we are using any kind of gadgets for cyberbullying without following any kind of ethical consideration. So the point that I want to stress on here is that whatever artificial intelligence is being used, even if we are using through any kind of model, if it is grassroots model, demonstrative model or administrative model, ethical consideration while using artificial intelligence is highly essential in the current scenario. I would like to stress some points with reference to national education policy and the demonstration model of curriculum. I would like to stress some points with respect to demonstration model of curriculum and national education policy 2020. Of course, it is the need of the hour because national education policy 2020 is still in the phase of implementing all the recommendations. So first, of course, it is experiential learning. Hands-on experiences should be provided to the students. That is one of the major recommendations of NEP 2020, and through the demonstration model of curriculum, we will be able to provide active learning to the students through experiential curriculum. Let the students use their sense organs, let them feel and experience whatever things that they are learning. That point is being stressed by National Education Policy 2020. And also we can say that the students can directly engage in learning with materials so that it may develop their understanding and also develop practical applications. This is completely in aligned with that of National Education Policy 2020. So apart from that, I would like to also stress on multidisciplinary education. NEP 2020 is recommending that institution wise also, every institution, standalone institutions or any other institution, will be converted into multidisciplinary institution. It is also stressing importance to multidisciplinary learning. That means breaking down the silos between the subjects. It will help the students to integrate the concepts between the disciplines and between the subjects so that a whole learning can be taken place. NEP is directly giving the recommendation with respect to multidisciplinary learning. And also we can say that the demonstration model of curriculum is also stressing this important aspects, that is integration of multidisciplinary learning, so that the students can make a connection between the different field of their study. Apart from that, it is also focusing on skill development. Vocational training is a need of the hour whereas our students are concerned. Even from Gandhiji's system of education or Gandhiji's view of education, we have seen that self-sufficiency should be provided to the students. And in order to get self-sufficiency, they should become self-sufficient in their life through a particular profession or a vocation. So vocational learning is possible only when our students are skilled persons. Once they are skilled persons and once they are effectively able to showcase their practical skills through the real world applications, and then we can say that they could set their future careers, they should also challenge the rapidly changing job market, because there is a challenge in the job market. The job market is really challenging. If our students are not skilled, they will not be able to focus, or they will not be able to fight and get through with the challenging job markets. So that is why skill development is an important aspect of the current scenario, which is being stressed by National Education Policy 2020, and it is in aligned with the demonstration model of curriculum. Next point is encouragement of collaborative learning. National Education Policy encourages that the students should have a collaborative perspective in their learning through projects and also through demonstration, because this is completely going hand in hand with the demonstration model, because in the demonstration model it is focusing more on group activities, that is encouraging the teamwork and also communication. So such collaborative works will always enhance, or it will always have an outcome, so that the students can be prepared to their future careers, because the skill, communication, collaboration, all these things are interrelated for a better future, for a better career. Once we are not able to express our ideas through proper communication, we won't be successful. A person who is having a good knowledge may or may not be a good teacher, and he or she may become a good teacher only when they are able to express, explain, communicate properly to the students, and also the students are understanding it in a proper way. Just like in our career also, unless and until we are able to express the knowledge that we have in front of the persons who are concerned with that particular job, we are just nullified over there. So collaboration, teamwork, and different communication skills, all these are highly interrelated, which is helping us for the future career. And that is stressed by NEP 2020, which is being focused on the demonstration model also. And the last point which I would like to discuss is flexibility and autonomy in the career designing. National Policy of Education 2020 is stressing the importance of autonomy of teachers. It has given a point that teachers should not be given more works other than teaching. Let them teach. And the teacher should be given autonomy. Freedom should be given to the teachers, and that is being stressed in the demonstration model also. Of course, it is a bottom up approach, which we have already discussed. In the bottom up approach, it is giving importance to the teachers. They are the persons who are testing the curriculum, taking the different aspects of the curriculum and also modifying the curriculum, which is also being stressed in the National Education Policy 2020. So while moving on to the conclusion, in the summary we can say that demonstration model of the curriculum significantly influences the present system of education, directly and also indirectly, through different aspects like active learning, fostering autonomy, accommodating diverse learning styles, integration technology, reflective teaching. So these are very much essential for preparing the students in this complex and also the dynamic world. because we have to prepare our students, and that preparation part is very much important. If you are not able to prepare in a better way, they won't become successful. So today in this lecture we have discussed about demonstration model and its implication in the current education scenario or in the present education scenario, along with certain stress has been given with respect to artificial intelligence and demonstration model, and a few references that how it is aligned with the National Education Policy 2020. Hope it is informative to you, and thank you so much.